Hey everybody, Elgin Walker here, eXp Realty from the Elgin and Pilar Walker team. Just talk a little bit about what we got going on in the marketplace right now. So we're definitely in the areas that we service seeing a slowdown, not a crash, but a slowdown. So if you're thinking about selling your home right now, I kind of want to talk to you sellers specifically just so that you have the right mindset and understand what's going on. So number one is what we're not experiencing as many people looking at homes right away as we were a few months ago. I think that a lot of people are still shell shocked over the interest rate rising like they did. And some of the buyers do not know, because it's not like publicized as much as it should be, that rates have actually gone back down a little bit. They're not at their highs anymore. They've gone back down. And them fluctuating like this is actually fairly normal when markets start to shift and to change. So the seller. So here's what you need to understand. Number one is that if at all possible, have the house in the best possible shape that you can and showing it. Right? You want your house to be in the best possible shape. You want it to stand out. Now I understand there's certain repairs and things that you can't do because it's going to cost you, say, monies that you don't have or do not want to allocate to it right now. Then we just have to adjust that into the pricing. We have to adjust that into the pricing. Also, not saying that it doesn't happen, but what is not happening as often is getting multiple offers and then the property selling way above list and the buyers relinquishing all of their contingencies and or rights in the process. So be prepared for the fact that there may be some negotiation now. We may have a buyer that needs to have some of their closing costs paid. Maybe they need help with doing a buy down on their interest rate to get into a little more of an affordable situation to where they can purchase a home. These are options that we have besides lowering the price that we can do. Also, when you're pricing your home, don't look at what's closed recently. Excuse me. You look at what's closed recently, but that's not the Bible. You also want to look at what's active. You also want to look at what's under contract. And quite honestly, you got to look if there have not been a lot of homes for sale or closed recently in your neighborhood. So what do I mean by that? Let's suppose that the most recent house sold at 500 in your neighborhood. And let's suppose your house is still way better than the one at 500. Unfortunately, you're going to probably need to price it 500 or lower. That's more than likely where you're going to be at. And or depending upon your condition, stuff, all the other good stuff. If the last house that sold closed at 500, but now you got a home very similar that's currently on the market at 475, but has not closed yet or is not under contract, unfortunately, that's where your market is now. Your market is no longer 500. Your market is 475 or lower because this other one's been on the market for 475 and has not sold yet. You follow what I'm saying? So these are factors that you need to take into consideration while you are making while you're determining on a price and value of putting your home on the market. The other thing is that be prepared for the fact that it may take a little bit longer to sell. Now, it shouldn't take 5-6 months or something, or anything like that, but it may take a little bit longer, and so you want to be prepared for that. And lastly, though, this is just a very, very, very honest answer from a real estate agent who provides for his family, helping buyers and sellers with their real estate needs. If you do not have to sell, then you probably should not. You probably should not. Now, by the same token, you may not have to sell now, but if you know realistically in the next 6 months or so, you're probably going to want to sell or have to sell, then you should strongly look at getting your home on the market sooner than later. None of us have a crystal ball. None of us know the answers, but there's a strong possibility that what your house is worth today, as of August of doing this, that it may not be worth this in December. Now, I'm not saying it's going to drop a whole lot and all that or crash, but I'm not at any point stating or suggesting that. What I am saying is that because of the time of the year it is, because of how many more homes may come on the market, because there may be a seller that needs to sell even more so than you do, and the price that they accept for their property, is less. Those factors. Those factors. Now, if you can stay and hold on to it and either rent it out, or you feel you're going to be there another couple of years or so and all this doesn't matter, then I probably wouldn't sell. Probably wouldn't sell. So that's my friendly advice. Hey, hopefully that you enjoyed this. If you're looking at this on the YouTube, feel free to please subscribe to the channel. Get the content that we're trying to put out, as we're trying to help as many families and many people as we can. God bless. Thank you. Elgin from the Elgin and Pilar Walker team.